What's going on, everybody? It's Monkey Farm. We are back with another episode of ARK Survival Evolved here on the Pooping Evolved server. I'm here on Back Scratcher. As you may have seen last episode, we found this 116 out there and we tamed the heck out of it, and now it's our best little buddy, and we have been out there chomping down. We are level 207 now, so Back Scratcher's been kicking some butt. Alright, as you know, I was going to go for a 120 tame for my Spino, but I don't have a lot of argie kibble, and I only had a couple argie kibble, and when we tamed this one, it did help a lot, so if I ever go for a 120 again, I would want to have a ton of argie kibble ready, because that will tame them really quick, and we'll get a perfect tame, hopefully, and anyway, but we don't have 2 argies to get argie eggs, right? We only have 1 argie. We've got Oompa Loompa here, and Oompa Loompa is our super awesome female argie that has been with us pretty much since the beginning here. And I think it's about time. She was a 112, but so not perfect, but not a perfect 120. But 112 is definitely high enough. And I think it's about time we breed Oompa Loompa and get a little argie family going here so that we can get argie eggs, which we can make argie kibble out of, and then we can at some point find a perfect 120 Spino and use the kibble to tame it really quickly and efficiently and all that stuff. But of course we need a couple things. As you know, I've been building the skull up there. I've been working hard. I've made a lot of progress on the skull base up the river. However, I have still not installed all my electricity and everything, like, you know, the generator, the air conditioners, which would definitely help incubating an egg. So I was thinking I would build a community incubation center here at Poop City. This is where we are. I'll turn up the gamma a little bit. There's... You know, it would be good to have a nice little place where people can come here and breed whenever they have an egg and they're nearby and they need a place that can incubate an egg, and it won't be too hot or cold, because, you know, that is the way that you get the best incubation out of your eggs, is to make sure that the temperature is all right for your eggs. The other way you can counteract that is by having a bunch of air conditioners, which you know, kind of dampen all the hyperthermic and hypothermic, you know, insulation, or they don't dampen it, actually, they give you the insulation to protect you from the hot or cold elements. So, and I was talking to Slip and Maz, who built this light tower, and you know, they built this thing just for no reason, really. They were saying, you know, they didn't really have a purpose for it, and look how bright it is. But that's beside the point. They said they didn't have any plans for this. Oh man, it's noisy and obnoxious, but hey, you know, we don't care. We need to incubate our eggs, right? So I was thinking I would throw a bunch of air conditioners in here and make a little incubation center, so that people could bring their eggs whenever they need a place to incubate, and that's what I'm going to do. So before we can breed our Oompa Loompa and get our argie eggs for our Spinos, that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a little incubation center here because the generator is already here. We won't have to do all that, and we won't have to, you know, tear up a generator and waste it or anything like that. So this will be a perfect place, and then it'll also be cool because everybody else can use it whenever they need it. Alright, so I'm going to grab a bunch of materials and get some stuff together to make some air conditioner units, and we're going to get started on that. Alright, so I'm going to gather some materials here, and I've got the fawn sticking his face in the place, so that I can load up some metal, because we're going to need a lot. I'm going to start out with 4 ACs, and I'm thinking that should be enough. So we've got 320. So let me just give you the rundown on what we actually need for every air conditioner. We need 80 metal ingots, we need 15 electronics, 5 polymer, and 15 crystals. All that other stuff is pretty easy. Like, electronics is just some metal ingots and silica pearls, and then polymer is just cementing paste and obsidian, which we have all that stuff. Alright, so we'll load up a little bit of extra metal so that we have everything we need. Man, this guy's face is so big, he's blocking us from walking all the way over here. That is crazy. Alright, so we also need some silica pearls, which I've grabbed a bunch of. We need 45 per unit, so if we're going to make 4, I'll grab 2 stacks, and that'll give us a little extra. We need 15 crystal for each one, so 1 stack of crystals will be 4 units. We need... Oh, am I probably going to be encumbered here really quick? Let me move all this stuff over. Alright, then we also need 10 obsidian for each one, so half a stack of that will actually be enough, because that'll give us... all we need is 40, actually. Okay, and I think that is all we need. I think we're good. So, if I can hop back on the fawns here real quick, we will head over to the fabricator. Alright, so I've got everything I need here. I'm just going to show you the recipe real quick. So these are electronics, silica pearls and metal ingots, and then obsidian and cementing paste for that. The air conditioner units themselves, we'll use those, and use 80 metal ingots, the electronics, the polymer, and the crystals. So I'm going to first make the electronics and stuff that we need, and then I'll be back. Alright, so we're almost done with the polymer. We've got our 60 electronics here. Oh, I just need to leave those in here. So we've got 60 electronics, 20 polymer. That'll give us enough for 4 air conditioning units, and then all we need is the crystals, which I've loaded in here, additional to that. So we are almost ready. Oh wait, I need to type in air conditioner, let's see, and the metal ingots. Alright, so I need to load half that stack in plus a couple more, and we should have enough for 4 air conditioner units, I believe. Oh wait, we need all this pretty much. 3, what are we missing? Let's craft 3 and then see what we're missing. I may have miscounted something here. Alright people, we're back, and this is, we're back at the light tower where I was showing you before. As you can see, it looks a lot better in the daylight when there is... Why is there scary music? When you can actually see it, it's not too bright in the daylight without the lights blending everything out. Unfortunately, I did place the AC units and my recording wasn't working, so I'm going to show you what I did, so I apologize for that. But anyway, all I did was place them in an L-shaped kind of pattern here, and I want to show you the difference in the insulation we get. So out here we have hypothermic 326 and hyperthermal 126, and if we head in here, and what we're going to do is going to have this corner as our little incubation area for the egg. You'll look at the insulation now is 727 and 471. So it's much better, and that's why we can place an egg here. I left this little corner open so that in case we need to add another AC unit, we can just slap one right there in the back corner, and it'll be a perfect spot, and it won't take up any additional space. We won't block any windows, we won't block any doors, because really there was no other place to put this stuff. If I put it over here, it'd be like way too close to the generator. But as you can see, they all connect to that little the little box up there, and they're all powered, so everything's cool. So we are gonna take Oompa Loompa over to King Daddy's place, because last time I was over there, one of his perfect tame argies was giving Oompa Loompa the little winky winky. You know what I mean? So we're gonna take her over there and see if we can have a little love connection between the two here, and see if we can get an egg out of Oompa Loompa, and then we'll bring it back to our new community incubation station. Alright, we're back, and King Daddy has brought his bird Zapdos over here, and last time I was over here with Oompa Loompa, it looked like Zapdos was giving Oompa Loompa the little winky eye. Oh, he's bashful now. Look, he won't even look at her.
You don't like Oompa Loompa. He's like, you're
What?
a Oompa Loompa thing. I don't want to be
What?
with you.
What are you talking about? Chase him, Oompa Loompa. Get him.
I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Get out of here.
Give me an egg. Give me an egg.
Yours.
All right. Well, she is ready to mate, according to this. So.
Hot and bothered.
Yep. Can I
Enable wandering.
Oh, I see hearts. All right, Oompa Loompa. Now's your chance. Show the world Show the world what you got, Oompa Loompa. Let's see.
How funny would it be if it came out with the same fur paint?
Yeah, that would be awesome if they could, like, yeah, if you could breed them with the paint jobs that you had. Because this would be like, this would be yellow mixed with the orange and green and white and brown. I think it would be a pretty cool mix. Oh, yeah. See, Zapdos is interested.
He's getting into it.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, baby.
He's like, let me dance for you. Don't fall for his tricks, Oompa Loompa.
Strutting his stuff. He's all
Yeah.
happy.
Yep. She's not wandering around. She's like, I'm not impressed. What have you done for me lately? Oh, there she goes. She's ready. She's giving him the return dance. She's like... Oh.
Ooh, you know he's happy. He just took a doo-doo.
Is that happy? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, they're whispering to each other. Sweet nothings, yeah. He's trying to escape now. I don't know what's going on. Get over there, Oompa Loompa.
So this should be a monster, because we got a 195 with a 112.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Must be
I
pretty
can't
close. Oh, yeah, we're about 80%. All right. Getting ready to pick up my egg. I've got some AC units. I built a little community incubation center over at the lighthouse at Poop City, in case you're ever in the
Nice.
area and need to use it. So hopefully it works well. We'll see.
A little daycare.
Yep, Oompa Loompa's gonna be our first test subject for the new ACs over there. Almost here. Come on, Oompa Loompa, squeeze that puppy out. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Congrats, man.
I didn't look at the stats. I just wanted to pick it up and everything. But cool. Good job, Oompa Loompa. All right, let's turn wandering off. And let me come over here, and I was going to say goodbye to Zapdos, but all right, that's fine.
Oh, he's coming in. He's coming in.
He was
Oh.
just using Oompa Loompa for a quickie, and then he wanted to take off, I guess, right? All right.
Yep. Got to go tell all my friends.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the mating process.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime.
And I'll bring
You
the
need
new
it, I
bird
got
over once it's all grown up, and we'll show it off.
Sweet.
All right, buddy. Thanks. See ya. Alrighty, we're back. We made it back. Oompa Loompa's here. We've got the egg on us. Now we're gonna be in here. Let's see. I need to make sure I don't eat the egg accidentally. So, what I'm gonna do here is go. Okay, so we had 220 and 249. Zapdos and Oompa Loompa. I'm gonna drop the item. That looked weird, and everything is good. So it's not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect. It's incubating. It's going to take a while. So what I'm going to do right now, while we're waiting, is I'm going to go take Oompa Loompa out and do some hunting so that we'll have a lot of raw meat ready for us. So when we... I wonder if I should close the door or not. I think we're okay. But I need to get some raw meat to feed the animals, to feed the baby once it's born, so that we can make sure it stays alive and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna do some hunting out here, and we'll be back once we're a little bit closer to the egg hatching. All right, everybody, we're back, and it's still pretty bright. The sun is coming up, but it's making the place look a little bit better. I also put a feeding trough in here so that when you need to keep some food handy for the brand new baby, just to keep it alive, you can put food in here before you incubate your egg. But we are almost done. As you can see, that yellow bar on the egg incubation is almost down to 0, and that means we're going to have a hatched little baby, Argentavis. Oh, yeah. And the egg health has stayed perfect the whole time, so everything is great there. And Oompa Loompa's outside waiting. Oh, we just got our egg! Look at it! We got to imprint it. Ooh, level 200. Nice. So let's do, what should we call him? Lumpy! All right, and we need to get some food in him, right? Oh, food. See? That's why the feeding trough's here. All right. We need to get some food in him. Don't die. Yay! All right. Come on, buddy. Eat. Come on, I want to know you're healthy. You got to eat. You're on the grid. Anybody know that? Oh, yeah, he just ate. Sweet! Let's take a closer look at this guy. Is he following us? Oh, I just pooped by him. That's not cool. What did I do that for? Come here, buddy. Come here, little buddy. I can't see your face. He doesn't want to face me. Turn around. Follow me over here. Nope. You're not going to follow me? I can't see. Is he trying to follow me or not? Oh, man. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there he goes. Look. He's following us. Hi, little dude. Let's get our first picture of you. Oh, he can already hold a lot more food as well. We've got some rotten meat, unfortunately, already. All right, so as you can see, he is a baby. Now, once he matures to juvenile, he will start eating out of the feeding trough on his own, and at that point, we'll just have him follow us over to our house, which is right there. Oh, he's going to follow us, isn't he? Yep, hang on, buddy. Let's turn you to unfollow so that you stay here, and let's grab a little bit more meat to keep you alive. Alright, he is holding a lot more food now, so that's great. So we have less chance of losing him to starvation or anything like that. So I think 200 is an amazing starting level because if I remember what King Daddy was saying, his bird that he breeded with this only came out at 190. And Oompa Loompa came out at 172 at the time of taming. So starting at 200, he is going to be a powerhouse. This thing, we might have to change your name from Lumpy to, like, you know, Destroyer or something. Do you guys think we should do a different name than Lumpy? I just wanted it something like Oompa Loompa because it's Oompa Loompa's baby. But I don't know. He's kind of Lumpy the Destroyer. All right. Lumpy is now a juvenile, actually. He became a juvenile as he was walking over, following me. So we're just going to get him to follow us right here into the house. And we have a large area in here, so it'll be more than big enough for an argie to grow up. Come on, buddy. Follow me into the house. Let's go. That's right, buddy. Come on in. And that's about right. Right in the middle of the room here. Alright, so he is now feeding from the feeding trough, as you can see from that little icon above his name tag. So he is feeding in there. He's a juvenile now. I can't believe he's starting out at level 200. That is just crazy. Do you know how tough this guy is going to be? This might have to be... We might have to... I don't know what I want to do. He's got a ton of stamina. Actually, I think that's more stamina, or about the same stamina that Oompa Loompa has. We'll pump up the health, obviously. Melee is okay, but weight is 623. Oompa Loompa's weight is only in the 500s. So he has a couple stats that are already higher than Oompa Loompas. And then once we start adding levels, I mean, he's starting at 200. So, I mean, this guy could be level 240 or 50 at some point. And he's going to be a monster. So I'm almost thinking we might want to do another melee speed health on this guy, because his stamina is already fine. Like, that's as much as Oompa Loompa has. And his weight is actually great, too. We can use him for a lot of weight stuff. So I'm thinking movement, speed, melee, and health. Let me know what you guys think. But, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. All right, everybody, we're back. And guess who is a full adult now? It is Lumpy. Lumpy is fully grown, and he hatched out at 200. 200, I tell you. So I've given it a paint job. It's a little sloppy at the moment because when you try to paint the feet or something, it starts painting like part of the body and weird stuff like that. So I have some cleanup to do, but I basically tried to do the opposite of what Oompa Loompa was without all the big colors. So instead of a brown body and white tipped wings, I did a white body with brown tipped wings. So that was kind of the thing I was going for, but I'm not sure it looks that great, so I'm going to clean it up a bit. Oh, I guess we're in K mode. Oh, this is what Oompa Loompa's head looks like from the inside. That is disgusting. All right. So I guess what we need to do here... Oh, he's already got a level. I don't know why they're mate boosted. It's kind of weird. Mom and son. But whatever. You guys are animals. I don't know what to expect from you. Alright, so we are going to take this puppy out. Check him out. So there's a better look at the painting. So brown tip. It's actually olive. Oh, look at his tail. It's all messed up too. So I have, like I said, I have a few things to fix here, but it's kind of the opposite of Oompa Loompa. Anyway, we are going to take him out to level up a bit. But I have something. I have the updated saddle, and I made another one for Oompa Loompa here because that one was a primitive saddle, and this one is a journeyman. So now Oompa Loompa is much better protected than before. Now let's look at the stats and compare. So we had about 3,000, 2250, 575, 1268, and 162. So I know a couple things here we need to speed up. Movement speed, health. 2250, he's right on par with Oompa Loompa from the start, so we may not even have to boost stamina at all. Weight, he's already more than Oompa Loompa. Melee damage, he's a little less, obviously. So we are going to boost some health, some melee damage, and movement speed. And I don't know, maybe we'll give him a little weight boost if we feel like we have extra levels that we don't need or something like that. But why don't we head on out? We are going to leave Oompa Loompa here. We are going to take this guy out. We're going to give him a little melee damage right from the start. And, oh yeah, he's definitely slow. Definitely slower. Wow, a lot slower. This is full speed, people. I'm sprinting right now. Yeah, so he definitely has a little work to do. Let's see if we can handle this little Paraceratherium here. And see if he gets damaged or anything like that. I didn't check the level, but, you know, I figured we could handle it no matter what level it was. Oh, it's a level 68, so nothing too crazy. Alright, so we got a level there, and we're getting some food. Oh, we got some... Oh, looks like we're going to piss off the Bronto also. Got some bugs to deal with. Are we damaged at all? I do see the tip of the thing damaged a little bit. Yep, here comes some more bugs. So we definitely need a little melee damage, little speed, definitely a lot of speed. Yeah, he can hardly outrun this bug or the Bronto. Alright, well, I'm going to do some leveling up and figure out what the best combination of upgrades is for Lumpy here, and I'll probably try to work on the paint job a little bit too, and we'll be back. So we've got the two little yellow things on the wings, and everything else is kind of like Oompa Loompa, except for the face. I may do a little more work on this, just to kind of make it look good. I don't really care for this brown color too much on the wings, you know, or the body. The whole color of the bird, that rusty brown kind of color, is not my favorite. But unfortunately, you know, that's what Oompa Loompa was, or sort of like that, kind of brown. So yeah, anyway, that's it so far. But Lumpy here is already up to level 232, and I've been pumping up, let's see, you know, health, melee, speed, stamina. I don't think I touched stamina yet, but we have some work to do on the movement speed. So I'm going to be working on that for the next few levels, just to make sure that it's fast enough. The health, you know, I would like to pump up a little bit higher as well, since we're going to be using this for a lot of melee. But I definitely need it to be faster. I want it to be much faster than Oompa Loompa. But anyway, I hope you guys like the new incubation center that I built in the tower over there. And I hope you like Lumpy. Lumpy's kicking butt. And that is it for today. Make sure you're subscribed and thumb up the video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.